Hello everybody, my name is Heather and welcome back to my channel. Because it is the new year, which I debated going to like Party City and getting those like little streamer things, and that I didn't obviously. So Happy New Year! It's 2016! And with the new year comes New Year's resolutions, and I always make New Year's resolutions. I tend to make more than I rationally know I'll be able to accomplish, just because, I don't know, I like to set a high bar for myself, I guess. So I was actually able to complete quite a few of my New Year's resolutions from 2015. So my first New Year's resolution for 2016 is to begin my master's program in marriage and family therapy. You see the corner of my bachelor's degree right here. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology that I received in 2012, and I didn't really know right away what I wanted to do with my life, so I didn't jump right into a graduate program, but now I know that I, no matter what, need to have some sort of backup plan. So I am going to get my master's in marriage and family therapy. So I need to apply to that. The next resolution is to pay off 20% of my debt. I don't have that much debt. I mean, I did go to a 4-year college, although I did it in 3 years, so that's awesome. But I have, like, there's just debt, so 20% I think is a reasonable amount for a goal to pay it off. So I'm just gonna kind of stop using credit cards for as long as I can unless there's an emergency. So no more shopaholic tendencies. The next resolution is to post one video per channel per week. So I do have 2 channels. There's this one and there's my book channel, Heather Forever Books. If that interests you, definitely subscribe to that channel. But I do want to try and do at least 1 video per channel per week. On this channel, I want to try and do 2 videos, but my goal is to just do 1 per week. My next resolution is kind of a different one for me. So pretty much every year, I always have some sort of resolution about my body or my looks. Like, I want to clear my skin, or I want to lose 5 pounds, or stuff like that. And sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. For example, in 2015, I did clear my skin. So I think for this year, for 2016, my goal is to take pride in my body. I feel like when we're young, like in our 20s, we don't really realize that, this is the healthiest that we're gonna be with the least amount of effort, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to really think ahead and realize that this is the only body I'm ever going to get. So just take pride in it, which means, don't put yourself down anymore and use positive language when describing yourself, but also realize it's important to eat healthy 80% of the time and exercise a few times a week. So there's that. And I also want to make sure I'm taking care of my skin, which I was doing really well in December. So I'm going to continue with that trend. And also moisturize my body and take better care of my teeth. I want to whiten my teeth. I already bought the crust whitening strips, so I want to do that. I just want to try and like all around improve myself, but at the same time realize that I don't have to put myself down in order to improve myself. I do want to mention that I am doing the Tone It Up 8-week bikini series. I don't know if they're calling it a bikini series, but anyway, the 8-week nutrition plan that just came out, and I'm filming this on January 2nd, so the challenge actually starts tomorrow on January 3rd. So I'm really excited. If you're doing this, let me know in the comments, because I want to connect with you guys, because these challenges are so great. They're so specific and in-depth. It's really fun to follow along with them. So anyway, I just want to start the year off right as far as exercise and healthy eating is concerned. My next 2016 New Year's resolution is to journal. So in October, I started journaling again, and when I was a kid, I used to always write in a diary. So I bought this in October, and it's like halfway through, so I actually really have been writing, in a diary more often. And I feel like it's just really important if you have a lot going on in your mind to write it all down, because sometimes you don't really want to talk to anyone about it. Maybe you don't really have someone to talk to about it, or maybe you're one of those people, maybe you're like me and you don't want to burden somebody with your issues. So it's really great to journal. Okay, the next one's kind of a biggie and I'm kind of nervous to talk about it, but I feel like I have to. So I have finally come to the more definite conclusion that I want to follow my dreams, at least in the near future. Ever since I was little, I always wanted to be an actress, like professionally, and it was always something that people were like, oh, haha, like that'll never happen. So go to college, like have a backup plan and blah, blah, blah. So I did go to college and I am gonna be pursuing my master's program, but at the same time, I'm young, I don't have any children, I don't want children for a little while at least, and I think now's the best time to actually start pursuing acting seriously while having the part-time job that I do. I've always done community theater, but I didn't for most of 2015, so I'm jumping right back into it and I'm doing community theater. But part of this plan is I also want to get in some like independent films, because I think that experience is really important. And actually in about a year and a half or so, I'm going to be moving to LA to pursue it seriously. So I have a lot of preparations to make in the meantime, and that is what 2016 is going to be all about. And my final resolution for the new year is to care more for my surroundings. So as I mentioned previously, I do want to take more pride in my body. I also want to take more pride in this apartment that I live in. When you're in a neat space, you get a lot more work done, and when the kitchen is neat, I'm more likely to want to cook a healthy meal for myself. To kind of conclude all of this, if you are timid about New Year's resolutions, I strongly recommend you make them. You don't have to share them with anyone, but if you do, that actually makes you more accountable for them. And my last tip for New Year's resolutions, especially if it has to do with weight loss, be really specific about your goals, because if you just want to say like, oh, I want to lose 10 pounds and you don't really have a plan, it might not really work. Have New Year's resolutions, have goals. I think it's really important to want to always improve yourself, so that's why I really like New Year's resolutions. So just be specific and be realistic. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below, I want to know your New Year's resolutions, and please subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!